Hello, my name is Debbie and I am the shrink on your couch. In the physical world, I have a very busy psychology private practice, and online I create digital programs that aim to be really transformational for people facing a variety of life challenges. I particularly focus on relationship intervention, looking to help people with conflict and disconnection to get to really meaningful and intimate spaces with their romantic partner. And I also work intensively and extensively with weight loss surgery patients. To that end, I have my transformational online program called Bariatric Mind Masters, which seeks to take people through the paces of really dealing with their head and heart hunger, their compulsive issues, their binge eating that seems to remain or at least rear its head at some point after surgery, which is tremendously frustrating and disappointing when you've at that point will have done so well to date. So that's a little bit of background. But what I wanted to share with you quickly in this video is something that I happened upon when on a family holiday recently in Cape Town. I like to read when I've got the time, and I literally devoured James Clear's Atomic Habits, which is quite an interesting read. But he speaks about a particular hack where we use a certain type of languaging to overrule the tendency in our brain to feel hard done by. So when we need to make a better choice or a good choice or a self-loving choice rather than just eat all the chocolates, we might feel like we have to abstain. We need to deprive ourselves. We have to say no. Everybody else can eat that, but I can't. Where he says, don't do that. Don't say I have to or I need to. Rather say, I get to. I get to be healthy. I get to walk around the block. I get to use almond milk rather than some other variation that isn't as great. I get to eat low carb, for example. And it's just the most ridiculous thing that when you use that sentence and you use that languaging, somehow the emotion around the deprivation dissolves. Now, I know very well that this won't happen every time and that you might think it's silly until you try it. I thought it was a little oversimplified or even foolish, and then I did it. Then I was sitting at a restaurant and I wasn't hungry and I didn't need to eat, and we just had breakfast and my husband wanted to order something, and I'm paging through this menu thinking, God, I really don't want to eat now. But I feel compelled to, if there's food on offer. And then I suddenly thought, I get to say no. I get to wait a few hours until I'm hungry. I get to eat at the wine farm later, for example, rather than now. And then suddenly I just felt absolutely fine to put the menu down, order a water, and get on with the day. Give it a bash. Try and see how it works for you. I'm always very adamant that we need lots of tools and strategies and hacks in our Bariatric Mind Masters toolkit, because nothing works every time. And so we need a whole dynamic set of interventions that we can draw from in the moment. Some will work, some won't. Some will work beautifully today and less so tomorrow. And remember as well that my Bariatric Mind Masters program, which is really powerful and intense and will guide you through doing all the work you need to do to overcome anxious eating, mindless, compulsive eating, is available for purchase, and the link is in the article below. So I hope that's food for thought. Let's think about all the things we get to do rather than all the things we have to do.